Hi everyone, I'm Red Hill Eagle and welcome back to the TEW 2020 YouTube series of World of Sport Wrestling. We're on episode 9 and it's an episode of Unleashed, the one before we have the Unleashed special of Lockdown. And we'll kick the show off with Super Z taking on Davey Blaze. Davey Blaze is just a jobber really, says to get Super Z on the card, and he gets the victory in 6 minutes 15 by pinfall with a roaring elbow. Gets us a 59 rating, which isn't too shabby. Well, actually, it's pretty good when you think of the level of company we are. I keep saying sort of late 30s is average, so 59 is actually pretty exceptional. It says got the crowd hotter and got the show off to a great start or a strong start. So that's good news there. This match also featured Greg Burridge coming down to ringside just to take a look. He's heard good things about Super Z and he wanted to come down and just watch. And he was pretty impressed. Again, he was marking out some of the moves that were going on. He was even impressed by one or two things that Davey Blaze had to offer. But it was Super Z that came out on top here. Then Jackie Polo interviews Joel Masters, and it's just a self promo from Joel Masters. Really, not a great rating. Wasn't really expecting much from an angle like this. Joel Masters also says that he's Lynn action tonight. Apparently, forget that L, that shouldn't be there. He's just saying that he's in action tonight. Make sure you watch this one. He's also saying maybe Greg Burridge could come down and watch my matches. Because he'll be impressed with what he sees. 29, just a self promo from Joel Masters. And then we have a news section, and it's Messiah Hallberg, who is our news anchor. And he literally just sort of introduces Rampage Brown, The Rage, and Mark Haskins all separately, and they just give self promos. So if you think back, if you're old enough to sort of the early 90s WWF, where you would have sort of Sean Mooney just sort of talk for a little bit, and then you'd have sort of 3 or 4 promos from some of the wrestlers. That's what this is. It's just self promos from a couple of the guys, get them on the card, get them some exposure. So it's just self promos from these 3 guys. Of course, Mark Haskins is standing there and half the time talking to his friend that no one else can see. But 29 overall for the news segment there. Sam Bailey then takes on Rampage Brown. You just saw him giving a self promo, and he gets the win in 7 minutes 10 seconds by pinfall with a brainbuster suplex. 39, so about average. Nothing special to say about this one. Just give Rampage Brown a victory, get him some momentum. Nick Aldis is then with Barry Griffiths. Barry Griffiths just standing there strong, as Aldis' bodyguard. And Aldis just wants to reassure James Mason that he will not interfere in the match this evening. He won't touch James Mason. He's going to let Barry Griffiths do all the work. But he's still confident that Griffiths is going to get the victory. Overall, 36. John Ryan then takes on Joe Hendry, and it's Hendry getting the win in 9 minutes 47 by pinfall with a freak of nature. And overall rating of 31, so slightly below average, but Joe Hendry is at the moment unimportant. But John Ryan, although I'm treating him pretty much as a jobber, he's down to recognisable. So hopefully this has given Hendry some pop. Hopefully it'll increase his standing, and we can start moving him up the card. Hendry is someone I want to maybe not shoot to the very top at the moment at least, but he's certainly someone who's going to be on my radar. I'd like him to be in the picture at some point in the future. Post match, Madman Manson then interviews Joe Hendry, and it's just something that I like to do every now and then. Manson is our kind of post match analysis guy. He'll pick a match every now and then to sort of talk to one of the competitors, usually the winner. And it's just Hendry that, again, give him a little bit more exposure. He analyses the match, what went right, what went wrong, got the victory, so got to be pleased with that. Overall rating of 41, so yeah, slightly above average for what we hope. That's good to see. And then we have a taped segment. It's a Cyanide self. I was going to say self promo. It's not really a promo, but it's a hype video for Cyanide. Rated him on menace because that's kind of what I wanted to show. I wanted to show his menace, and that he's a beast. He's a monster. 34, nothing special, but again, hopefully he'll just get some sort of pop boost from this. James Mason then takes on Barry Griffiths. And unfortunately for Mason, it's Griffiths that gets the victory in 13 minutes 29 by pinfall after using a foreign object. And the foreign object was a pair of brass knuckles given to him by Nick Aldis. Now, Nick Aldis said he wouldn't touch James Mason. He didn't have to. He handed Griffiths the offending object that he used without the referee seeing, and he gets the victory. So James Mason still will not get his hands on Nick Aldis. That could be the end of it now. We'll have to wait and see. 47, another very good match there. Very pleased with that. T-Bone then hosts his pub garden segment. I was going to say hosts his pub landlord, but he is the pub landlord, and he's hosting his interview segment where he interviews Andy Simmons, who's still got some beef with Colossus after he destroyed the first segment of the pub garden and attacked a few guys, including Simmons. And Simmons is making the challenge here to Colossus. He wants a match. He wants to get his revenge on Colossus. So we'll wait and see what Colossus has to say about that. Rating of 35. Joel Masters, we saw him earlier. He said he'd be in action. Well, he said he'd be in action, according to what I wrote. But he gets victory over BT Gunn in 11 minutes 32 by pinfall with a TKO. Not sure what that stands for. If anyone does know, let me know. Rating of 32, below average, but again, we're just trying to get some pop for Joel Masters. We've got a lot of kind of jobbers working shows at the moment where we're trying to get a few people over and saving our sort of best matches for the end of month shows. So yeah, just another match here to get someone some overness, and it's Joel Masters that comes out on top. Yeston Reese then in a pre-match promo on his opponent tonight, who is Nick Aldis. So it's just really to put on a good match to finish us off with. I'm hoping it'll be a good match against two relatively big stars in the company. But also, he gives a promo on Boris Fedorov and Doug Williams, who face off at Unleashed Lockdown for the World Championship. And the winner of that match will take on Yeston Reese at next week's Unleashed TV taping. So, Yeston Reese just giving a promo on that. You know, I'm ready for whoever wins that. Whatever happens tonight, doesn't matter. I know I've got that title match in the bag. Whoever it is, just be ready for me. Rating of 41, so he didn't improvise dialogue very well, but 41's half decent. I can't complain too much. Let's get down to the main event. Well, Nick Aldis gets the win in 18 minutes 8 seconds by pinfall with Tomentum, a nice rating of 49. Yeah, I can be pleased with that match. I think Nick Aldis obviously is the top guy at the moment, particularly between these two. And I did put an instruction on there that that Yeston Reese was attacked by a mystery hooded man, and that was the reason why he lost this match. I don't know why it's not come up there. I mean, it's possible I forgot to put that in, but no, I didn't, because I've got the Reese versus Mystery Attacker storyline, so it was there. But it hasn't come up here, which is a shame, and it's a good job I remembered, I guess, to tell you guys that yes, he was attacked by a mystery man in a hood, and that allowed Nick Aldis to get the upper hand and get the victory. So Yeston Reese, he wants to find out who this guy is now. He's not happy, and he's been cheated out of another match. But he's got the title match to look forward to now next week, whoever it's against. And he's just got to kind of keep looking over his shoulder now. He certainly doesn't want to lose out on the title again because of someone else. So, yeah, he might have to perhaps enlist someone to look out for him. Who knows? But 49 for this main event, that's not too bad. So let's see what the final score is for the go home show of Unleashed. 45. Well, yeah, not our best, but certainly not our worst. Raising our popularity in 14 regions. I can be happy with that one. Join me again for the next episode, which will be Unleashed Lockdown. We've got some decent matches already planned. Some you know about, some you don't. We've got a few storylines that are just starting to cook now. So yeah, let's see how they all pan out. If you like this one, please subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. Keep the comments coming. I've had a couple now. A few of you have, give me a few people who you like. So, I will try to sort of accommodate everyone. Um, but, I also want to sort of really plan this out and think about it properly. I certainly don't want to do what I usually do, just throw people into the roster, throw people into storylines and just game the game. I do want to think about this. So I hope you're enjoying it so far. As I say, please keep the likes coming. Please keep commenting. And I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Goodbye.